Hello dear Homepedia family. Imagine stepping out of the harsh midday sun into a sanctuary of cool stone and whispering fountains. This is the magic of the ancient Hacienda Patio, a design marvel that blends Spanish colonial architecture with the rugged beauty of the landscape. These central courtyards were not just decorative. They were the beating heart of the home, designed to regulate temperature and foster community. The interplay of shadow and light creates an atmosphere of profound peace that modern design often lacks. Today, we are peeling back the layers of history to reveal how you can transplant this soulful tranquility into your own backyard. Whether you have a sprawling estate or a small urban garden, the principles of hacienda design are surprisingly adaptable. We will explore how rustic materials and thoughtful layouts can transform any space. Before we dive into the terracotta and talavera, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss our deep dives into timeless architectural design. The defining feature of any hacienda is the central courtyard, serving as an open-air living room that connects all interior spaces. Unlike modern backyards pushed to the rear, these patios are introspective, enclosed by the home's walls to create a private, protected microclimate. This layout blocks wind and dust while capturing pockets of cool air, making outdoor living comfortable year-round. A critical component of this layout is the corredor, or covered arcade, which provides a seamless transition between the indoors and the exposed courtyard. These shaded walkways are essential for protecting the interior rooms from direct sunlight while offering a breezy place to sit. Creating a deep overhang or pergola in your modern home can mimic this effect, blurring the lines of indoor-outdoor living. Structural columns play a massive role in establishing the rhythm of the patio. In ancient haciendas, these were often made of heavy stone or plastered brick, supporting the weight of the roof overhangs. To achieve this look today, consider wrapping standard wooden posts in stucco, or using reclaimed timber beams to add that necessary visual weight and historical gravity to your patio perimeter. Flooring is where the warmth of the hacienda truly begins, typically anchored by handmade saltillo tiles. These terracotta pavers are known for their varying hues of red, orange, and yellow, which glow warmly under the sun. The irregularities in the clay are not defects but rather signatures of authenticity, providing a tactile, rustic texture that feels wonderful under bare feet in the evening. When installing terracotta or saltillo tile, the grout lines are usually wide, emphasizing the rustic nature of the material. Over time, these floors develop a rich patina that tells the story of the home. If you are designing a modern oasis, Avoid high-gloss sealers. Instead, opt for matte finishes that allow the natural, earthy character of the clay to remain the focal point of the ground plane. The walls surrounding the patio are traditionally constructed of adobe, thick earthen bricks that provide incredible thermal mass. While true adobe might be impractical for some modern builds, you can replicate the aesthetic with textured stucco finishes. Rounded corners and undulating surfaces help to soften the architecture, making the walls feel organic and hand-formed rather than rigid and machine-made. Color plays a vital role in the Hacienda palette, often utilizing warm earth tones to complement the landscape. While white stucco is classic, bold accents of ochre, terracotta, or deep indigo blue on feature walls can add depth and vibrancy. These colors absorb and reflect light in specific ways, changing the mood of the courtyard as the sun moves across the sky throughout the day. Arched doorways are perhaps the most iconic silhouette in Spanish colonial design. The arch represents strength and grace, framing views of the garden like a living painting. Introducing an arched entry gate or modifying window shapes to include arches can instantly inject that romantic, old-world charm into a contemporary space, guiding the eye and softening the hard lines of modern construction. Hand-carved wooden doors serve as the grand portals between the public world and the private sanctuary of the patio. These doors are often heavy, studded with iron hardware, and deeply weathered. Incorporating a vintage or custom-carved door as a focal point creates a sense of arrival and anticipation, hinting at the history and solidity of the architecture that lies beyond the threshold. Water is the soul of the Hacienda courtyard, usually manifested in a central fountain. The sound of trickling water is crucial for masking outside noise and creating a meditative atmosphere. In arid climates, the evaporation from the fountain also helps to cool the surrounding air. A simple, tiered stone fountain can serve as the visual anchor of your entire outdoor design, drawing guests inward. For smaller spaces where a large central fountain isn't engaging, wall fountains offer a perfect alternative. Mounted against a stucco wall and often framed with colorful tiles, These features provide the same auditory benefits without sacrificing square footage. The gentle splash of water against stone or tile evokes the feeling of a hidden oasis, turning a small corner into a restful retreat. Authentic talavera tiles are the jewelry of the hacienda, injecting splashes of intricate pattern and vivid color. These hand-painted Mexican tiles are typically used on stair risers, fountain surrounds, or as wainscoting. Just a few rows of these distinctive blue and white or multicolored tiles can elevate a plain stucco wall into a piece of art, showcasing the craftsmanship of the region. Wrought iron is the material of choice for detailing, providing a stark, elegant contrast to the soft stucco and warm wood. From window grills reyes to handrails and lanterns, black ironwork grounds the design. Look for furniture with scrolling iron frames and heavy cushions. This combination of durability and elegance is a hallmark of the Spanish colonial aesthetic that endures for decades. Lighting in a hacienda patio is designed to be romantic and low-level, mimicking the glow of candlelight. Moroccan lanterns, wrought iron sconces, and hanging starlights cast intricate shadows on the walls at night. Avoid harsh floodlights. Instead, focus on warm, ambient illumination that highlights the textures of the stone and plants, creating an enchanting evening environment. Exposed wood beams, or vigas, protruding from the exterior walls add a layer of structural honesty and rustic charm. In the covered arcades, the ceiling is often composed of these beams with latillas, smaller sticks, laid across them in a herringbone or straight pattern. This ceiling detail draws the eye upward and adds a rich, woody warmth that contrasts beautifully with cool tile floors, grounding your modern oasis in old-world history. The landscape design of a hacienda is often a xeriscape, utilizing drought-tolerant plants that thrive in the heat. Potted plants are essential, allowing for flexibility and bursts of color. Large terracotta pots filled with geraniums, palms, or citrus trees are clustered in corners or lining the arcade, bringing life and greenery directly onto the hardscape without requiring extensive garden beds. Bougainvillea is the signature botanical element of the Spanish courtyard, offering cascading waves of magenta, red, or purple. Training these vines up a trellis, over an archway, or along the roofline softens the architecture and provides necessary shade. The vibrant color of the bracts against a white stucco wall is one of the most enduring images of the Mediterranean and Mexican aesthetic. The outdoor fireplace, or chimenea, extends the usability of the patio into the cooler months. Whether it is a large built-in masonry hearth or a freestanding clay vessel, the presence of fire creates a primal gathering spot. Placing comfortable seating around the hearth encourages conversation and lingering late into the night, reinforcing the patio's role as an outdoor living room. Textiles are the final layer that brings comfort and softness to the hard surfaces of the patio. Woven rugs, embroidered cushions, and heavy draperies in the arcade add color and absorb sound. Look for traditional patterns and natural fibers like wool or cotton that age well. These soft furnishings make the stone and iron elements feel inviting and habitable rather than museum-like. Privacy is paramount in hacienda design, often achieved through high garden walls or dense hedging. The concept is to create a world within a world, separated from the hustle of the street. Using climbing vines or tall cypress trees along the perimeter can enhance this sense of seclusion, allowing you to fully relax in your personal oasis without the prying eyes of neighbors or passers-by. Sustainability was inherent in ancient hacienda design long before it became a buzzword. The thick walls, shaded corridors, and water features were all passive cooling strategies. By orienting your modern patio to maximize shade and airflow, and by using local materials like stone and clay, you are not only honoring tradition, but also creating an energy-efficient and eco-friendly home. Roofing materials also contribute to the overall aesthetic, with red clay barrel tiles being the standard. These tiles protect the structure from rain and sun while adding a rhythmic, terracotta texture to the skyline. Even if you cannot retile your entire roof, incorporating a small overhang or garden shed roofed with reclaimed clay tiles can add that authentic touch of colonial revival charm. The integration of niches or nichas into the stucco walls provides spaces to display religious icons, candles, or art. These small, recessed shelves add depth and shadow play to flat walls. Illuminating a niche with a small light or candle at night creates a focal point of reverence and beauty, reminding us that the Hacienda patio is a place for spiritual as well as physical rest. Ultimately, the success of a hacienda patio lies in the harmonious blend of all these elements: earth, water, light, and shadow. It is not about perfect symmetry but about balance and organic growth. By layering these timeless textures and respecting the relationship between the indoors and the outdoors, you create a space that feels established, soulful, and permanently inviting. By embracing the design principles of the ancient hacienda, you are doing more than just decorating. You are curating a lifestyle centered on connection and tranquility. The combination of cooling water features, warm terracotta, and shaded arcades creates an environment that invites you to slow down. These elements have survived centuries because they speak to a universal human need for shelter, beauty, and peace. Now that you have the blueprint for your own Spanish colonial retreat, Look at your outdoor space with fresh eyes. Which element will you introduce first? A bubbling fountain, a splash of talavera tile, or the shade of a pergola? Let us know in the comments below how you plan to bring the Hacienda spirit to your home. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more architectural inspiration.